Hey everyone, this is Sam Marcharia from Ingenuity Partners, and today I'll be walking you through how to send a Google Analytics conversion event via a pilot form embedded within an iframe on any given website. So a client came up to us with this custom requirement a couple of weeks ago, and we really couldn't find any websites online that came up with this solution. So we dug our feet in, we came up with a solution to this problem, and we thought that we'd share it with the rest of the world so that you guys can save some time trying to figure out how to do this. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to walk you guys first to show you that it works. So I'm going to be submitting a part form that we put up on our own professional website, and then show you guys that it does actually show up within Google Analytics. Once I do that, I'll be walking you through the changes that you need to make on your end in order to make it work too. So let's start off within the part form. So I've just navigated to the contact us page that I set up, and I've just filled out the form with some test data, and I'm going to submit it. Once I submit it, this part form is going to send a custom conversion event to Google Analytics in the background, and it should be marked as a conversion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate over to my Google Analytics real-time overview, and you'll see that if you wait for a little while, it will show up as a conversion of a form submit contact event. Bang, there we go, right there. Cool. So the changes that you guys need to make are in 3 different stages. The first stage will be changes that you need to make to your part form. The second one will be changes that you need to make to your parent web page. And finally, changes that you need to make to the Google Analytics side of things. However, first off, we'll start off within the part world. So I'm going to go into content and then forms. And then I'm going to click on the form that I want to make the changes to. So I've set up a test form over here. I'm just going to click on that. And I'm going to go on the top right hand side and click on edit form. Once I've entered this section, I'm going to go into stage 4 called completion actions. And over here, I'm going to go into the thank you code section. The thank you code is a code that's executed upon submitting a form. So our requirement for this customer was that we wanted to send an event where every time a customer had completed a form on their website. So what I've done over here is you can see that I've just set up some custom JavaScript code. This contains a payload that we call message, a target origin, and the parent.postMessage method. Now, the parent.postMessage method is a standard method that's available for most browsers, and it allows you to communicate to a parent website from within an iframe. When we do communicate, what we do is we send this a message event over that contains a message payload that we want to send. So I've got that over here, and a target origin of where we embed the website. My message payload contains an event name that I set dynamically. In this case, it's called form submit contact. You can change the form submit contact to be anything that you want your custom event to be named. Secondly, I have a send to GA parameter, which stands for send to Google Analytics. I'm going to set this to true. Now, if you have other events that you're sending using the parent.postMessage method, you don't want that to be confused with only events that you want to send to Google Analytics, which is why we have this parameter as part of the payload. Finally, we have our target origin. Now, I've embedded this part form within our company's website called ingenuity.com.au, and you want to replace that with whatever the host domain for your website is. So if you have test website, then you want that to be testwebsite.com.au or whatever the host domain for your test website is. That's all the changes that we need to do on the part side of things. Moving on, let's go to our parent website and see what the changes we want to do over there are. So I've gone to my parent website. My parent website is this WordPress site that we've got going. So all I've done is gone into a layer that I've set up, and I'm just going to click on the settings button. And what that's going to do is that's going to open up the settings that we have enabled within this section for our WordPress website. So Let me just wait for that to open up. Cool. The first thing that I've added rather is this custom script tag that comes with any Google tag that we set up. This comes straight from Google Tag Manager or Google Analytics, and all you need to do is copy and paste that. Now guys, your ID is going to be different to mine, so just make sure that you don't copy and paste straight up what I have over here, and you replace the ID with your own unique ID that you have. Secondly, I've got a bit of code over here that inserts my part up form dynamically. You don't need to have this, guys, but if you do, it's probably best practice that you do insert it dynamically, so don't be afraid to copy and paste the changes that we've made. All you need to do, however, is change this form URL to be the part up form URL for the part up form that you have set up. So yours isn't going to be engineering.com.au, it's going to be replaced with whatever your website is called. And last, but definitely not least, we have the event listener that we've set up over here. This event listener listens to the message event that we fire off when the part up form is completed, and upon listening to such an event, it checks to see if the send to GA parameter is there. If that parameter is there, then it sends a custom event to Google Analytics using the event name as the name of the event. So you can see that I'm doing that on line 38 using this G tag method, and the event name is being set on line 37. So this event name, guys, is just the event name that we set up within our part up form. So for me, it's going to be form submit contact. For you, it's going to be whatever you guys have set up. So cool, that's all the changes we need to make on our parent website. Lastly, we're going to hop into analytics and see what changes we need to make over there. So I've gone within analytics, and I've just gone within the configure tab on the left hand side, and I've gone to the event section. You can see that I've already set up my custom events over here, form submit contact and form submit gated content. In order for you guys to register the custom events that you have set up, all you need to do is go to the top right hand side corner and click on create event. You want to create an event that is exactly the same as the event you set up on the part up side of things. So you want to make sure that you have the same letters capitalized, the same underscores and everything, because it is case sensitive. Finally, once you've done that, just mark that event as a conversion and you should be good to go. Thank you very much for listening to our tutorial, everyone. If this has helped you out, please like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please follow us on LinkedIn and all other forms of stuff that we have set up. Thank you very much.